Hi, this is Devamira Das with a vision to create a world full of happy families and a mission to train couples to fight clean and to establish strong, loving relationships. In our previous video, we discussed about some preliminary symptoms which may indicate an abusive relationship. In themselves, they are not abuse, but such symptoms may indicate that the relationship is heading towards an abusive relationship. So we discussed this in our previous video. In this video, we are going to talk about the symptoms which directly indicate that abuse in a relationship is present and existing. In different relationships, the abuse may take different ways. It's not, you cannot generalize in all relationships. They involve different methods of abuse, but the underlying principle of abuse is the same. The underlying principle of abuse is that one person will negatively try to control you so that you don't have access to your own opinions, you cannot disagree, you have to do what is told to you to do, and you are forced in some ways, and mostly negative ways. So that directly indicates abuse. So exertion of power to make one person do what the other wants them to do is abuse. Now, let us see some symptoms which directly indicate that this abuse is existing in that relationship. One, your partner or your spouse will never take responsibility for any mistake or wrong done, and they will always blame you for it. So, whether you are at fault or not, you will always be blamed, and they will never take responsibility for it. This is a symptom of abuse. Second, you relinquish more and more of your social standards, your recreational standards, your living standards to accommodate your spouse and partner and his needs and demands, just to keep the peace in the relationship. So, if you are doing this to keep peace in the relationship, you are continuously sacrificing more and more and more of your standards and way of life, then there is a sign of abuse. Third, your spouse or your partner will often ridicule you, call you names, insult you, embarrass you in public. If these type of things are happening, definitely abuse exists in the relationship. Next, you are regularly subjected to unwanted jealousy, controlling behavior, even to the point of isolation from family and friends. So if you're isolated from family and friends because your partner or spouse feels a lot of jealousy or insecurity or controlling behavior, then definitely it is a symptom of abuse. And then one more important factor is your partner will always try to justify their actions of abuse against you. They will make a lot of excuses and they will say that their neglectful behavior or their hurting behavior is very much warranted and is correct. He or she, they will apologize that, okay, I'm sorry, but they will never work or act on that apology. Their words and their actions will be completely different. This is a symptom of abuse. And last but not the least, physical abuse. This definitely is abuse. But in addition to physical abuse, emotional abuse and verbal abuse is also an abuse. So if these symptoms are there in the relationship, then abuse exists in the relationship. But hope is there. It is not hopeless. We can turn the tide. To know more, join my WhatsApp community, Couples Fight Clean community. Thanks.